Hey, welcome back to ABTG, the channel where we try to figure out whether something is absolute bullshit or true greatness. Today, I'm talking about Disenchantment Season 3. Oh my god, what a peculiar show. What a what a disappointing show overall. Disenchantment is the Netflix adult animated fantasy comedy show from the mind of Matt Groening, and I think that when this thing was announced, everyone was so hype about it. Everyone thought this was going to be the best thing ever, and then it came out and the first season was kinda meh. The second season was a lot stronger, but here with season 3 they really took a step back. I don't even know what to say about this thing. It's very peculiar. The animation style is unique. For one, you can like it, you can dislike it, but it's like nothing I've ever seen before. It blends 2D elements and 3D elements, but it's all kinda comic booky or bande dessinée style. It reminds me of something in France called Donjon book. It's really weird. That being said, I do enjoy it. I think it's fun having something quite different. The voice acting is also phenomenal on this show. I mean, everyone does such a good job and every character is so unique. That's actually a thing that the show has 100% going for it. Not only is the voice acting fantastic, but all of the characters are so strange, so peculiar. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I just love it. Oh my god, I'm the king and I've lost my crown. You gotta love these things. You just gotta love them. The problem with Disenchantment is really the way it's written, and it kind of doesn't know what it wants to be, and it's very, very jarring as the audience to kind of try and follow along with it. The first season felt like a kind of just a Simpsons medieval special. The first season tried to be more traditional, dare I say, sitcom, where every episode was its own thing, except the setting was medieval fantasy, but the first season ended with like 2 or 3 episodes that really followed and had a continuous story, and that was great. Season 2 followed in those footsteps and gave us basically an overarching plot, which was absolutely fantastic to follow. Here in season 3, I don't know, it's all over the place. It's almost like we're getting side quests, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. I know there's an overarching plot, and I can't really talk about the overarching plot of the show without getting into spoilers, so you'll have to do without a recap, but truth be told, by the time you understand what the main plot of this season is, by the time you get there, or rather by the time the show makes it clear this is what they want to do, it's kinda too late. You've lost interest and you've lost the investment that you had in these characters and in these stories. Don't get me wrong, like I said, it's very well animated, even if it's very peculiar a style. It's very well acted. There are some very good jokes that land quite well. There's also so many things like social commentary and political comments. Disenchantment really does feel like its own show. It's standing on its own 2 legs, but what are those legs holding up? A bunch of nothing. Frankly, at this point, after season 3, Disenchantment is something that I'm watching more out of love for Matt Groening and my love for The Simpsons than anything else. Also because this is the only medieval fantasy animated show that I have, so, I mean, that's it. But I wouldn't recommend this show if you're not into specifically animation or specifically fantasy or the fast-paced kind of comedy that exists nowadays. Although I must say that Disenchantment doesn't follow that Rick and Morty, Final Space, Lower Decks kind of formula. This is kind of slower paced. But believe it or not, that's kind of a disadvantage. I gotta be honest. You see, being on Netflix and being basically an open format show, it doesn't need to stick to the 23 or 22 minutes of animation like other shows that we know and love. And so Disenchantment sometimes pushes itself to like 35-minute episodes, but that doesn't help it at all. Usually what happens is they just drag out storylines or they drag out jokes until it gets endlessly tiring. So, Disenchantment. Season 3. Yeah, I would, I can't give this thing an average because there's so much talent going into this. Like, even the music is great. Like, it's well scored. It's just not, I think, what it was, you know, it's not what it could have been. That's it. Disenchantment, at this point, is not what it could be. and so it's a bit disappointing. For me, it's above average. What did you think of Disenchantment Season 3? Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all of those fantastic things, and I'll see you next time.